To all of you who are within the sound of my voice today, this morning, welcome to Unity in Harlem. How blessed we are to have you with us, join with us in the celebration of us and you as children of God, born in the image and likeness of this Creator. Today, June 27th, July 27th, we will be thinking about the final emphasis for this month, the final theme for this month, the joy of leisure, with a special message. We have our friend and absolutely no stranger in any way, our guest soloist, Tommie Thompson. And of course, I could not be standing here saying what I am saying to you with such confidence if we did not have Bob Ponce as our technical coordinator. So I welcome you today. Get as relaxed as you would like to be, but not so relaxed that you take a nap. Get relaxed, but alert. Do you know the difference to be alert? That your whole being is relaxed, but yet still alert to the good that is to come. Some of you may have read the daily word for today. And the word for today is authentic. And from a unity perspective, authenticity and being authentic is being our true selves, our real self, our Christ-centered self. This is a self that we can call on at any time. And the tagline is, I live proudly as my authentic self. That word proudly, think about it for a moment. When we walk through the door into our outside world, do we stand and say, I am proud to walk out today as the true self, my Christ self, and I intend to be as authentic as I possibly can be to every person I meet, in every situation I see, and that each of them will generate authentic thoughts, undergirded by the Spirit in me. So it's not proud as in ego, but proud from the consciousness. Proud to have this awareness that you can call on at any time to be your authentic self. We are truly blessed. And with those words of opening for right now, I'm going to call forth Tommie Thompson, who will lead us with our opening celebration song, In the Land of I Am.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tommie.
Grand rising, grand rising. Well, the theme, the talk today that we're looking forward to, the joy of leisure, and most of all, remembering and reminiscing. Thank you, Reverend Carol. Thank you, Unity. And I want to give a shout out to the one and only Marie Ponce, praise and worship. And I want to thank her for asking me to be in her stead. As she celebrates, Reverend Carol was speaking about authenticity and being authentic. And as she today is celebrating in her authentic way, Native American powwow, and she dances and she just the light fantastic and the spirit. So we send forth a greeting to her and to all her folk. So we're gonna stand up here and at home, move around. This is gonna be a celebration opening. And again, remembering and reminiscing, in what better way can we reminisce and remember as we remember our ancestors, Let's remember that today. Ashe. Yes, and it's very celebratory. So we're gonna dance, we're gonna have that music going. Yes, yes. It's in the land of I am. Yes. In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. In the land of I am, all that I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. And the songs of all my great-grandmothers, and the dreams of all our great-grandfathers, and the way to rise beyond the pain, all live in me. In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. Land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. And the smiles of all the unborn children, and the dreams of a better day to come, and the dance of heaven with the earth, all live in me. In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. In the land of I am, more than I will be, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. In the land of I am, all that I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. In the land of I am, more than I have been, I am, more than I will be, I am, all that I am. And disgraced, abused, and displaced, been robbed and disgraced, abused and displaced, been lied to. The lies can be seen through in the land. You can't fall from grace in the land. You cannot be heard in the land. There's more than enough in the land. You're always at home, always at home, always at home. In the land of am all that I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I will be. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. One more, yes. In the all of all my and the dreams of all my great grandfathers and the way to rise beyond the pain. All live in me. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I will be. I am all that I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. Yes. Remembering our ancestors authentically. Ashe.
Isaiah 55 verse 11 says, "So shall my word be that goes out from my mouth. It shall not return to me empty, but it shall accomplish that which I purpose, and shall succeed in the thing for which I sent it." Unity affirmations speak to the power of our words, and particularly the power of I am. And so we say this affirmation every Sunday to affirm our divine nature. The words are on the screen, and I invite you to say them with me. I am an abundant, radiating center of God's love and light for peace, healing, and inner truth for all.
As you know, one of my favorite times is to meditate, the meditation. In preparing for the meditation, we ask all here, take things off your lap and sit up straight if you can, and at home, as comfortable as you can be. We can start taking in breaths. Breaths bringing in the spirit of peace, of calm, and being able to hear our inner voice. Deep breath. Remembering who we are. Reminiscing. Knowing who we can be. Well, they killed their houses in preparation for the king, and they lined the sidewalks with so many special things. They'll be surprised when they hear me say, Take me to the alley. Take me to the alley.
Take me to the afflicted ones.
Take me to the afflicted ones. Take me to the lonely ones that somehow lost their way. Let them hear me say, I am your friend. Come to my table. Yes, rest here in my garden. You will have a part. Don't hold on to the past traumas.
To the end,
I'm coming to you.
take me to the afflicted one.
Nothing too low.
Take me to the lonely ones
who
that somehow lost their
have
way.
lost their way. Come home. Let them hear you say, come home. I am your friend. Just come right here to the table. Rest here in the garden. Inside yourself, rest. See, you will have the past. We'll put it behind. You will be anew, made whole, bringing forth a new spirit. As you breathe, as you call forth a new spirit. Oh yes, you're not forgotten. We go to those places. Let them hear me say, I am your friend.
Take me to
Take me to the alley. That's where the king is going. Take me to
the afflicted
afflicted
one.
one. Take me to the lonely ones that somehow lost their way. Let them hear me say, I am your friend. Come to the table, sit right here, meditate. Come in the garden. You will have
You will have a pardon.
you
You will have a pardon.
You will be at peace. Meditate in your spirit.
Take me to the end.
We go inside the peace, made holy anew in your garden, in the garden of peace. Take me to your garden of peace.
We all sell stuff every single day. Yet for some reason, we go away from one-on-one selling. We move it to the internet. We're selling online. People get overwhelmed and stressed and shut down. I want to break this down.
Reverend Carol Hunt, hip hip hooray for our meditation and talk. Thank you.
As we prepare to meditate, and the words that we have just heard sung so beautifully take me to the garden Rest in the garden. Take me to the afflicted ones. We sometimes think of the other person that we are inviting to come to the garden with us. We think of the other person who is afflicted. We think of the other person who is lonely. For the moment, think of yourself. You're calling yourself. For we all have times and moments when we feel afflicted, when we feel lonely, when we feel we have lost our way. We are called to come to the table, to come rest in the garden, where we know we are pardoned. What a beautiful thought. What a healing and cleansing thought. That each time we come to the garden with our pain, our affliction, the losses that we experience, we find pardon. We find healing. We find forgiveness. Reflect on this. The words for yourself. And as you experience being pardoned, you are more able to pardon others. So as we breathe in and breathe out, we release and we let go. In this garden of our own mind. We connect in the garden. We breathe in, we breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in deeply. Exhale slowly. Breathe in again deeply. Exhale slowly. As you breathe in and out, you relax. You relax. You feel your body sink into your seat. You release the tension that you may hold. Breathe in, breathe out. Your body becomes more relaxed. You let go what might be disturbing you in your body. You let go feelings, emotions, and then let your body ease itself. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. Exhale fully, pushing the stomach all the way back. Breathe in deeply again. Exhale fully, pushing the stomach all the way back. As you breathe in again, hold the breath. Hold the breath for 5 and exhale the breath for 7. Once more. Breathe in deeply for 5. Exhale slowly for 7. You are now in the quiet, in the stillness of your soul. In the garden, release any affliction, physical, mental, let go any thought that does not serve you any longer. Set aside those things you want to do later, need to do later. Allow yourself to be in the center of the garden now. Here there is only light and love. Let light erase all shadows. Let life remove separation. Let life bring clarity. See clearly. Let light shine from you as you. Love is who you are. Affirm harmony in every thought. Affirm harmony with all people. See the harmonizing love of spirit encircle you and others. See harmony, love, compassion unfold before you. Set aside differences. See oneness. oneness in the spirit, oneness in the Lord of our being. We are all one being in expression. Each one expressing being as you. Authentically you. Oneness fully accepted. This is who you are. This is who they are. This is who we are. The garden of light and love. We are relaxed, restored, and refreshed in this moment. We are open and we are receptive and we are ready. Be conscious of your breathing once more. Become conscious of your surroundings once more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We are blessed to know this moment in the name of the Christ. Amen. When I opened the service this morning, I neglected to say who I was. I just assumed. If you're here, you know who I am, but that's not always the case. I have to think about that. So for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Reverend Carol Hunt, and I am your morning greeter as well as your speaker for the morning. This is the last Sunday in July, and you know me and my themes. And this month's theme has been the joy of leisure. And certainly the weather has lived up to just wanting to do nothing. So as we exit from the month of July, I thought about remembering and reminiscing as our sub-theme. And as it turns out, these two words are very significant. Generally speaking, but they're also enormously significant from a spiritual point of view. So in this time of leisure that will flow straight into the next month and part of the September when it comes, we will still be about doing nothing or close to it and encouraging others to do the same as well. Nothing is better than having a quiet time of pleasure. Once understood what is meant by pleasure, the challenge I find is, as I've said before, was always balancing. But also leisure must be planned for as much as we plan for work. So for a moment, let's return to our original definition of the word. We concluded, or at least I did, hope you did too, that the word leisure, when understood from a spiritual perspective, is defined as the break. It's the break that you intentionally take. Now, the break could be for a month to do whatever, could be for a couple of minutes, but it's the break, and that's the word to keep in mind, the break. And this will bring balance to our lives between work, volunteer or otherwise, and our moments of reflection. Our moments of reflection from, not to, but our moments of reflection from our inner awareness. That's the break, it's reflecting from. Definitely it would include meditation and prayer, a walk in the park, sitting by the lake, a walk in nature, extended, watching birds, watching how trees sway in the wind, watching the waves in the ocean, and just countless other aspects of nature. Watching children at play and laugh and their energy. It was my great niece this morning. It's like she can't stay still. She's hopping and skipping every little minute. I suppose I did that at one time. You know what that means, right? We can see how these activities remove ourselves from the obligation of work. Work meaning a person consents to do something and get something in return for it. It is a transaction. That's the work. So our purpose today in considering remembering or reminiscing is to examine our use of these activities and where they fit into this idea of leisure as a break. When we remember something, when we recall, which is really to recall, someone, something, or an event from the past, that's when we remember. At the same time, however, we also choose how we will remember that person, that event, that something. So not only do we remember what happened, the facts of the case, but we make a decision as to how we will remember it. We have a public example of that in the highest levels of government right now. Recalling people, places, things, and situations, and deliberately choosing ways to show how they are remembered. That's a choice, given the facts of the situation. And even that has become hazy because you end up saying, what are the facts? But basically, the remembering is what happened in the past, and then your choice as to how you will remember it. Because the example is in our face, so to speak, we may forget that we too choose how we remember the past. When we indulge in reminiscing, however, it is an enjoyable recollection of past events with nostalgia and fondness of what used to be. We hear a lot of this going on now as well. To reminisce is always about past events that fill us with such good feelings. This works for a while. It also prompts us to say, well, back in the day. And then you go on your soliloquy of reminiscing. And so you allow yourself a few more minutes of how it used to be. So reminiscing is always positive. Always. No negativity in reminiscing. It's a good thing. Brings good feelings. You remember the best of the best. While remember, it's about the facts of what happened. And then you choose how you decide to remember. Jesus did a lot of remembering. It would go something like this. You have heard it said of old, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist an evil person. This word evil, unkind, unthinking, don't give tick for tat. The person or situation you have a challenge with, resist not. Don't resist it in thought. That's a real challenge. And these days, something comes up across the screen and you see it and you say, oh my goodness, you dub, 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 and you're off with the next, here I go, breaking news. Or you have heard it said, this is Jesus, from long ago, do not murder, and anyone who murders will be subject to judgment. But I tell you, here comes the next thought. But I tell you, anyone who is angry with his brother will be subject to judgment. Any form of retaliation in your thoughts first, he is saying, you have brought judgment upon yourself. And then another one. Again, he said, anyone who has contempt for his brother is answerable to the Sanhedrin. That was the Jewish council. People brought their problems. They passed resolutions, etc., on how to live. So this refers to the outer code of society from the Hebrew point of view, not from the Roman point of view. Anyone who says you fool will be in danger of the hell of fire. Each of the above are worthy of discussion. How and when do you apply it in daily life? It could mean if you use your thoughts to call someone a fool, you put yourself on a path of negative experiences. Like attracts like. That's our way of thinking. What you put out, that's what you're going to get back in some form of another. These remembrances of old coming from Jesus reminded him of how his people were living in their attempt to be good religious Jews. But he realized from within himself there was a higher, universal way to live. So he offered the opportunity for each of them to someday be able to reminisce, to overcome. And how many times when you hear people say, get up and say, or just share whatever, you know, I used to be this blah, 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 son of a gun. But now I'm not like that anymore. I live in there, and then they have their own level that they have reached. I live and let live. I don't tell them what to do. They have the right to their own life. They can see it their own way. They may not get to where Jesus was in his offering of the higher level, but they get to the next step where they let go of how they were holding on to what they remember and how they used what they remember in their daily life every day. I grew up with an awful mother or teacher or whatever, and I don't trust people like that anymore. And they carry that lack of distrust in all their dealings going forth. That's remembering and deciding how they will use it. But when they get to the day and say, you know, such and such and such and such, well, they really trusted me to do this, this, and this. They trusted me. Well, now I'm learning to trust. To be able to indulge in enjoyable recollections, experience nostalgia and fondness of what used to be. Since the mid-70s, I have had the blessing of being part of a multiracial, multi-religious, multi-ethnic, multi-spiritual group. It had a profound effect on my spiritual growth. We volunteered and took turns to plan monthly meetings, weekend retreats, vacations, and supporting one another and our families. As the years have come and gone, our group has diminished in numbers and experienced what any group would go through in a society. I mention this because the whole notion of remembering and reminiscing has fully impacted us. When we are together now, our sessions are filled with remembering and reminiscing. Each of us in our own way chooses to spend the memory the way we want, but we all reminisce in our hearts, content with what used to be. And it's a glorious experience as a group because we may express it differently, but there is an element of love and acceptance and joy in the reminiscence that affects us all, and we're all one in that. It has been my privilege. These lessons of remembering and reminiscing through this leisure time, it is to remember what happened. These are the facts, and this is how I choose to remember them. It may be you choose to remember as the worst possible experience you could have ever had. You could allow it to dictate how you feel about yourself from that day going forward. Or you could choose to experience it as it happened and it has no power over you whatsoever, and determine, I will live my life fully. Or in reminiscing, you can say, as Jesus said, you have heard before how I experienced XYZ, and I believed XYZ about myself. But now I say to you, that person and I are one. The Father, as me, welcomes him and loves him. I believe the best reminiscent story in the Bible is the story of the prodigal son. We know the facts, we remember what happened, and we indulge ourselves in the outcome. There's compassion, there's love and fondness. They have a feast and celebrate. Goes from death to life. He is hugged, he is kissed. All this is outpictured for us to see what happens. Think to yourself, what memory do you hold on to? Something that Jesus says, come back for a way back. What do you say now? What do you remember? What do you reminisce? What is your break, that leisure, that spot that gives you comfort, gives you joy? Think about it. Separate remembering from reminiscing. Don't let remembering become reminiscing. It can't. It shouldn't. It isn't. Blessings. We take time to pray. And we have before us a circle. You may want to let go what you remember. Let go what is not serving you and bringing you moments and breaks and leisure of reminiscing. These can be symbolized by a person, a place, a thing, a situation. You can put it in this circle, this love circle, full of energy that dissolves. But like Jesus, you can say, you have heard it of old. You may have repeated it over and over and over again of old. But now I say, the I of me, the spiritual I, the Christ I of me, releases, lets go. Feels love, compassion, jubilation even. All of this is a feast in consciousness. We bless these lessons in life and give thanks for the words, the ideas, the insights, the lessons that are lifelong. And we bless them. And we continue now as we think about our gift. Our gift to Unity in Harlem. And we see our gift allowing expansion and growth. And we are so grateful. We give thanks for you and for everyone who remembers Unity in Harlem and its work here, sharing the word that says we are divine, born in the image and likeness of the Creator. And we give our prayer that we share every Sunday. It's on the screen. I will say it first, and then you can join me in thanksgiving. Divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. Shall we all know it together? Divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. So be it. I'm back with the announcements. You did see me leave and come back. I'm back with the announcements. By the time we meet again, it will be August. And August is the month of our leisure as a ministry and some of its work. Services will continue, but some of the programs that we usually have will not. And so, the meditations that Unity in Harlem conducts in the community at Pillars will continue through the month. And the information to call is 212-222-3470 if you have an interest. Announcements. Our class on Tuesday is in recess for the summer, for the month of August. Our Friday prayer circle at 6, which is usually at 6 p.m., that too will be on summer recess for the month of August. And anyone wanting to speak to the minister, feel free to call. And the number is 646-481-1844. And for the Sundays in August, August the 3rd, we'll have, and the 10th, our guest speaker will be Reverend Juan Enrico Toro. He'll be singing. He'll be speaking the 3rd and the 10th. On this August 17th, I will be back, and with the March theme, with the August theme of On Your March, Get Set, Go. Got to get ready for September, folks, you know. And the talk will be Set the Goal. And then on the 24th, the talk will be Eye on the Prize. I think that's just about it. Yes. So Tommie will return to this space and lead us in singing the song of inspiration, This Little Light of Mine. I just remembered something. I want to say a word about our day in the park on Sunday past, Central Park. Those of you who know us, this is an annual event. It was a lovely day. The weather was perfect. The sun was shining. I would call this Union in Harlem's Day in the Park an interfaith day in the park. We had a few Buddhist adherents, monk, and others, and other friends. What can I say? It was our usual leisure, and it was truly a break because you could not help but feel relaxed in the greenery of nature that we were surrounded by. So all in all, it was a wonderful day with good food and the right amount of food, which was a pleasure. So Tommie, it's all yours now.
Thank you, Reverend Carol.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Ooh. Well, I know you are, because I know I am. I am that you are full. Reminiscing and remembering the distinction. So, she spoke also today about authenticity. And I'd like to say to you that, again, I am grateful to be here in the stead of Miss Marie Ponce. And I'll say this. I've sang and performed and acted on many stages, but still something getting a little used to a camera, like right there. And so I'm getting better. And I watched Marie, and she's got it down. Actually, she's taught acting on camera and all of that. So, and I was one of her students, even with that. And so I still have some learning to do for the comfortability of it. So I'm being authentic, and I'm doing my best. And lastly, I will say this too. I know I had mentioned it in her honor. That she was at the 46th annual Thunderbird American Indian Powwow. Come on. They're celebrating Indian culture through music, dance, Native American. There's crafts and food. It's been a 3-day weekend, and today is the culmination. It started at 10, and it goes until dawn today.
And well, you know, some of you at Unity know the history of Marie and her performances, so you know, you visualize the feathers and the hoop and the fires but today we talked so much about reminiscing and remembering, and even as we opened up, celebrating in the land of I am, celebrating our ancestors, the songs of our ancestors, the dreams of our ancestors, and the unborn children, and how I am that I am. So you can't be hurt in the land, when you come from I amness of the land. So that's what they're celebrating today, the Native Americans, Powwow, Marie, and just wanted to share that. And some of you at home, you got time to get on up after the service and get on over there. So we're going to bring the light as continuing to bring the light today. So if you stand up, if you're at home, you know this song. This is a simplistic song. And again, it's one of Marie's favorites. So I chose it in honor, again, this little light of mine. So what else is there to say? But just, we're going to walk in the light now as we culminate this day. Ashe. And we're going to bring it up loud, and we're going to move our bodies. We're going to dance. We're just going to praise. And Bob is going to sing out loud because he knows it. Yeah, come on, we can make some noise. Yeah, Ashe. Woo, yes. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I think we're gonna do it one more time. Yeah? Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Look at the smiling faces out here. Yes, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, we're going inside. I'm gonna let it shine. Go inside this body. Light of mine, see the light. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. We will sing in peace, yes? We will sing in peace. I'm gonna let it shine. We will sing in peace. And I'm gonna let it shine. We will sing in peace. And I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. We're gonna sing in harmony. 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 We're gonna sing in peace. We're gonna sing in peace. We're gonna sing in peace and joy. We're gonna sing in joy. We're gonna sing in joy. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Everybody, this little light of mine, you at home, we're gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let the bodies move. Yes. Bob is loving that little tune there. Let's take that little shape. Let's get it in there. Yes, I see you at home. Yeah, look at grandma. Okay, yeah, well, you're gonna let it shine, let it shine. Thank you, all at home. believe it's, wow, the ending of the day, of the service, but we got the great day ahead. And this is time for the prayer of protection. It's on your screen, and we'll all say it together.
The light,
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Shay. It's time for the peace song. We hear you at home, so go ahead and sing with us. It's about the peace. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment, live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Ashe, amen. Thank you. Unity in Harlem.
Thank you. Thank you, Tommie.
Yay.